Hello, I just wanted to jump on a quick live to talk to you about first aid kits. I'm Anna from Astral Hygiene. I do these videos quite regularly, at least one a week, and I usually put them on Facebook if you want to share and follow us there and like us there, Instagram, and you can share and like us there, and we also have a YouTube channel which we'd appreciate a subscription for. So today we're going to be talking about first aid kits. This video will sit alongside our blog, which sits on our website, and our website is www.astralhygiene.co.uk, and there's loads of information there about loads of different things, from biosecurity challenges, COVID precautions, information about the top 10 cleaning hacks, spring cleaning hacks. So there's a whole kind of plethora of information on our kind of blog section. So today we're going to be talking about first aid kits. We do sell a range of first aid kits, and I will be popping some links in the comments. So let's get started. So first aid kits are more and more prevalent as time kind of goes on. When I was a young girl, you would be really kind of vexed to find a first aid kit apart from when you were at school. Now they're in domestic kitchens, they're in your mum's kitchen, we have one here at Astral Hygiene obviously, they're in workplaces, they're in offices, they're in catering kitchens, so there's all different kinds of first aid kits that are available in different workplaces. So I just kind of wanted to draw your attention to some things that you need to know about first aid kits, particularly making sure that they're safe for everyone to use, and that the contents within are within date. So the first point I'd like to make is that where you work, or the situation that you're going to be putting the first aid kit in, depends on the first aid kit that you require. So for example, just to clarify, for example, if you are in a kitchen, so in a professional kitchen, a restaurant kitchen, a cafeteria, a cafe, a school dinner hall, etc., you will need two kinds of first aid kits depending on the volume of staff that you have in there. So we stock here 10 person, 20 person and 50 person first aid kits with obviously differing levels of supplies in them. So there's more obviously in the 50 person than there is in the 10 person. And we also stock burns kits. So if you are in a kitchen, you will need a burns first aid kit, which has got things like burn cooling gel and burn bandages, so things to kind of patch you up until the emergency services come, or just things to patch you up if it's just a minor burn and to take the kind of heat out of it. So burns kits are available here too. So there are kind of different sizes and different kinds of first aid kits available across the piece. So a kind of a key thing that I'd like to leave you with today is that first aid kits do expire. So you need to kind of go through your first aid kit at least every 6 months and just check that the contents are still in date. So there are lots of bits and pieces in a first aid kit that do go out of date, so you do kind of need to replenish your plasters every few years to make sure that they stick to wounds, just simple stuff like that. But also if you've kind of got a sterile eye wash or an eye station, we do have first aid kind of eye stations that we sell here. The sterile eye wash does need to be in date, because obviously it would be a major problem if an employee squirted some liquid in their eye that was out of date and it did harm them, but also it would be an insurance invalidation for you as an employer, or as a kind of location, someone who's in charge of the location. So it would be a problem. So you do need to make sure that you are kind of going through your first aid kit and making sure that everything that's in there is within the shelf life, and that everything is, you know, kind of good to go and good to kind of keep everybody safe. Another thing that I'd like to leave you with today is the place that you would store your first aid kit. So just simply sticking it in a cupboard or hiding it away in the stationery cupboard in an office simply is not good enough. It does need to be kind of wall mounted, visible, with a kind of if at all possible, a reflective kind of first aid station in cases of power outage, so that the first aid station kind of lights up and individuals can find it if they are harmed. So wall mounted is absolutely preferable, and you kind of, as an employer, the best practice would be to give individuals kind of yearly first aid training. So this is your first aid kit, this is what's in it. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, in-depth kind of CPR, but kind of just a walkthrough of the contents of your first aid kit would actually be really beneficial to your employees, to you as an employer, in terms of making you look like an employer of choice, so that you do appear as though you kind of have a handle on everything, and you know, obviously make sure that your first aid kit is in date. On the blog this week, I have put kind of a list of things that I would expect to find in a small first aid kit. If you do want more information about the first aid kits that we do here, you can hop onto our website. There'll be links down below, but you just need to go into our website, the homepage, so astralhygiene.co.uk, and then go into industry, medical supplies, and then first aid kits. So it's all there. We obviously sell gloves and masks, etc. as well, if you are interested in that. That was all from me today. It's just a short one. As always, if you do need to contact us, you can give our office a ring, or drop us an email, or just contact us through Facebook. Thanks so much. Bye.